What's going on YouTube? My name is Prodigy and welcome to another Kingdom Hearts video. Now today guys, I have lots of news to cover, so let's get right into it. We have things regarding renders, Forteller descriptions, and a couple of notes that I took about these things I would like to mention. So basically, let's get right into the video. So pretty much guys, Square Enix have released new renders from 2.8, and we have people like Mickey in his Reaching the Memories outfit, all of the Fortellers, Aqua, and Kirti, and they all just look absolutely gorgeous. Now there's one thing I would like to point out about Gula. Now, if you look at these side-by-side screenshots, you will notice that Sora and Gula are in the exact same stance. Now, I don't really know what to think about this. Now, this kind of goes into the rebirth theory a bit. For those of you that don't know what the rebirth theory is, it's basically that all of the Kingdom Hearts characters right now, like Sora, Riku, Kairi, are all reincarnations of the Fortellers. Now, I'm not going to go too heavy into this video because this is a news video, not a theory video. But anyways, though, that is something I would like to mention. I would love to see what you guys have to say about this in the comment section below. I just thought that it was something that was pretty interesting, so yeah. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and read the key back cover plot. For those of you that don't know what key back cover is, that's the reason I'm reading it. So basically, the plot unfolds with the 5 Fortellers, leaders of the 5 forces known as the Unions, at the center, with whispers that there is a traitor among them. The balance gradually collapses under suspicion and doubt. So that's basically the plot for key back cover. Now, it's something, like I said, that I wanted to read to you guys because I know there are some of you that don't fully know what back cover is because you didn't play the browser version of Key or aren't really caught up with Key at all or don't even know what Key is in the Kingdom Hearts series. So yeah, I just thought that I would read it for those people. Now let's get into the juicy stuff, the Forteller descriptions. Now of course these are just descriptions, like describing their personalities and how they act, but there are a couple of things that are interesting about their personalities, and it kind of gives you a hint of maybe who the traitor might be among them, even though I have my own separate video that I'm going to be making on that because I have a lot of opinions on that topic. But anyways though, let's read this, starting from the Master of Masters. Now, the Masters of Masters, the teacher of the Fortellers, he seems to have an evasive personality, and nobody can tell whether all of the off-the-wall things he says and does are simple whims or calculations. Now, we saw a little bit of his personality in the key back cover scenes from the 2.8 trailers that we've recently received, and he was a very, funny guy in my opinion. He was, very, I guess, hyper. I don't know if hyper would be the word, but he was energetic. He wasn't all mopey or serious or power hungry like some of the other Fortellers are. He was just happy. He was a happy guy. To be honest, out of all of the Fortellers, he is probably the most similar to Sora in a way. Now, I don't know whether that would mean anything, but it's just something that I noticed. Now, like it says in the description, no one really knows if what he says is just him being him, or if it's all calculated, he's acting that way on purpose to maybe deceive people. They don't know. So yeah, now let's move on to Ira of the Unicornus Union. So Ira, someone with a solid personality who hides his face with a unicorn mask. He's teased by the Master for being serious. And one thing that Cage Insider pointed out was that it seemed that he was studying the Heartless because there was something like dark side on the page, and that is something that I find very interesting. I'll put a screenshot up on the screen right now, but basically it shows that he has a lot of interest in the Heartless. That kind of goes with his serious personality because, he wants to be knowledgeable about everything. You can just get the vibe from Ira that he is the reliable guy who's smart and just knows everything that's going on. So yeah, that's all I pretty much have to say about Ira. There's nothing too much to go off of here, except that he's serious, and it seems like he has an interest in the Heartless, or from what is seen in the screenshot, by the way. But the thing I like to do when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, I like to take note of every little thing, even if it may not mean anything down the line. It's just something that I would like to take note of, because you never know with Numora, because, like, Numora did some sneaky freaking shit, like, doing, like, with that whole Gula and Sora post thing. So that is something, like I said, that I always do. I always try to take note of everything that I see, or everything that others see. Now, anyways though, let's move on to Gula. So, Gula of the Leopardos Union. Someone with the cool personality who wears a leopard mask. He doesn't have a strong sense of camaraderie, and occasionally shows an individualistic side, a lone wolf type who hates being bound by particulars. Now, I find this funny because from what they're basically saying, he basically seems like kind of a loner. Now, I find this kind of funny that he doesn't want to be really associated with others, because if you guys remember from one of the recent Key browser updates, now of course Key browser isn't no longer available to play anymore, but anyways though, I remember during one of the updates that Kirti did mention that him and Ava were friends, so you would kind of think that a loner wouldn't have many friends, or maybe Ava is his only friend. I don't know, but we'll see down the line. Anyways though, now let's move on to Ava. So Ava of the Vulpius Union, someone who seems to have a kind personality who wears a fox mask. As she is close in age to the Keyblade wielders, they often speak to her on a friendly level. So Ava is this really nice character. She's very similar to Kairi, because for those of you that haven't really noticed, Kairi is like a very nice character, and she's one of those characters that's nice to everyone. And Ava seems to have that trait from Kairi, or Kairi has that trait from Ava, I guess would be a better way to state it. Now, I have my own theories about Ava that I'm going to save for another video. I know I've been saying that a lot, but I have a lot of theories regarding, like, these characters. It's just crazy. And I don't want to mention them in this video because I kind of want them to be, like, a surprise, like, mind-blowing type thing. But, anyways, though, let's move on. So, Aced of the Ursus Union. Someone with a brave personality who wears a bear mask. There's a strong side of him that cares too much about strength, and he tends to get carried away with bearing his feelings and personal justice. Sometimes, he even opposes his friends. So, Aced, as we've seen throughout many of the Key trailers and through Key browser, like during the ending when the Keyblade Award actually happened, we saw that Aced was very power hungry. He wanted to rule the world himself in his own way, and it's just kind of like Aced, he has good intentions, but he's going about the wrong way of doing it. Now, regarding him being the traitor, I don't think he's a traitor at all. I feel like he's the least likely... I feel like Aced is the least likely person to be the traitor. Main reason I say that is because it would be too obvious, and also, like, although Aced is power hungry, he's not the type of person to just betray everyone. Like, or if he betrayed someone, he's not the type of person to, I guess, make it a secret. Like, he obviously, like, everyone knows that he's power hungry and that he wants to rule the world, or, like, control all the Keyblade wielders or whatever, but he doesn't seem like that type of dude to betray everyone or to go against the master's ambitions or whatever. Anyways though, let's move on to Envy. So, Envy of the Anguius Union. Someone with a noble personality who hides her faith with a snake mask. She has the utmost faith in her teacher, the master, and bases her action as a foreteller upon her unshakable loyalty. Now, Envy, I feel like, is the most suspicious because we know absolutely nothing about her. Now, that's one thing that I kind of had a problem with Key to begin with. Even though Key isn't finished, it's something that, like, I had a problem with. Envy, we know nothing about her. This is probably the most we've ever known about Envy. That's the kind of the sad thing about it. But, yeah, she is definitely the most secretive person, and you can kind of get that vibe from her that she is the type of character that would never betray the master no matter what he does. Like, even if what he does is like the most terrible thing ever, like she will be the one person to not betray him. So basically she's a very, very loyal Forteller. Now guys, that pretty much wraps it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Now I know I rambled on a little bit and I kind of stuttered a little bit and stuff, but that's fine, I feel like, because I gave my opinions out to you guys and I hope that you guys agree with them, and I want to kind of bounce opinions, you know, back and forth with you guys. But anyways though guys, thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, share, favorite, comment, and subscribe for more. I'm Prodigy, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.